G'day, I'm Brendan and this is the Beginners Beekeeping Journal. Okay guys, so today we're doing our first hive inspection. Since the last video we've actually picked up our second hive, which is really cool. It's going super well and it's a super strong nuke that we got from there. But we're going to do our first inspection today on the first hive we got and just see how it's all happening in there. So we're going to start this morning. We're giving a bit of smoke to them. We want them to go inside and calm down a little bit. Still nice and easy to lift up. I'm going to open up and see how they've done with building on these extra frames that we've put in, if they've built on them at all. So they haven't done a lot on here, but you can see they've started building across the bottom here of this foundation that was already in there. So that's good. It's a good sign they're starting to build a bit. And quite a bit of burr comb between these two. Second frame we've got here, you can see they've started building down from the top. It's not exactly in the center, but it's looking pretty good. And this third one was already in there, so we're going to see how that's going for brood. Maybe even see if we can see some eggs or anything this morning. So I'm still not seeing any sign of the queen this morning. We definitely saw the queen in the other hive when we were putting it in. But plenty of bees there. There's still some brood, capped brood in there. And the same on the other side. Alright, this is looking nice. So this was one of the new frames we put in. And you can see they've got some really nice comb being drawn. That's all natural comb. No starter strips. The bees are flocking onto it. This hive is looking a lot busier than last week when we put them in the hive. which is good to see. And there's the queen. You can see it in the bottom right hand corner. You can see the queen moving around. So we've got our first sighting of her, which is good. That's what we wanted to see. There's definitely a lot more brood there. And because the queen's on here, I'm going to put these guys back in quickly. So as we're pulling these out, we're just moving them back towards us. We got the first two out because there wasn't much happening on them. But with the rest of them, we're just pulling them back towards us to give us room to get to the next one. So once again, we got a lot of brood there. Good sign that the colony is growing nice and strong. And that's mainly what these checks are about, is just seeing how strong the hive's definitely getting. Making sure it's nice and healthy. So we could probably stop this check here now. We've seen the queen, we've seen there's a lot of brood. There's only a couple of frames left, so I'm just gonna give them a quick check anyway, being the first. You can see they've started drawing comb on this one as well. And last but not least, and this beast decided it was a good idea to try and sting me. Obviously going his way. It's going to give me a little bit more smoke. So on this one, we've still got our capped honey. And you can see they've started capping honey on the other side as well. There's lots of honey uncapped in there as well. So they've definitely got food for a while. I'm not seeing any sign of any hive beetles in there, no chalk brood. So I think the hive's gone pretty well. So that's what it takes to check your hive out. I'm just going to push these back across and put these last two frames back in. At the end of the day, that's all it takes. And that's the buzz.